Hi, we are live on Facebook at Cosmopolitan.com with actress, singer, producer. I could go on, but I don't need to because we all already know who we are here with and we are very excited about it. It is Raven-Symoné.
Hello, hello.
Thank you so much for being here on this disgustingly humid afternoon in New York.
But we're alive.
We are. I have got a moist brow line.
As do I. My lashes came off like 30 minutes ago, but we're here.
We are here, and we are going to have a great chat about Raven's home and everything else that is going on. So please throw your questions, throw your fangirl squeals, throw everything in the comments, and we will pass them along to Raven.
Yes, I can't wait to hear those squeals. Text.
I'm gonna get high pitched. It's gonna happen. So, Raven's home, congratulations.
Thank you.
It is great. You are back on the Disney Channel.
I am.
And I was just thinking, so I know it's been 10 years since That's So Raven, but you've popped back every now and then. But now it's like a full-time homecoming.
Yeah, it is.
What is it like 10 years later?
It feels like it never ended.
Okay.
A lot of the hair, makeup, and crew are back, and we are working together again. Being on television in a 4-camera sitcom is how I was raised and how I was born, what I was born into. So it feels like coming home. It's like coming home to a nice hug.
That's
and
so nice.
I love it. I love Disney Channel, and they welcomed me with open arms, and as did I.
That's great. Is it weird to go from... It's funny, when I was writing my notes, I wrote this terribly rude question, and I was like, did you feel old going back? But what I mean is it different to go back from being like the child star in that environment to being like the parent star?
31-year-old person. When I was on That's So Raven, I started at 15, and I ended at 21 or 20, and now I'm 31, and all of the main stars of the network are definitely under 20. So I'm like the grandma technically.
Amazing.
But it feels good. It feels good to come into an environment that I know very well as a child with a different pair of glasses on. It feels good to be executive producer and able to know more information than just what a normal actor would, so I can, you know, get through the day with a little bit more knowledge and not so much stress. It feels good to be able to help the kids that are on the show, you know, Isaac, Navia, Sky, and Jason, and help them through this journey that they're about to definitely go on.
Right.
And it just feels good. Yeah.
What is your, like, you've been there, you've literally been there, you've been through this, through the ringer that is kind of being a child star for so long. What is your top tips and advice for the kids on these shows and other Disney Channel shows?
The number one tip for being a child in the industry is to go to therapy. The number 2 tip to being a child star in the industry is to go to therapy. And number 3 is to get a good accountant. And get incorporated. And then 4 is to have fun. Good luck with that. Because you gotta get your business in order first. Make sure your business is in order because this is a job. Like everybody that's out there that are pressing like and we count as fans and likes and supporters.
Yeah.
Those people are liking you because of the product that you're producing for them.
Right.
And it's our job to make sure that that content is good. So you have to be on your P's and Q's, you have to know what's going down, and then you can get your likes.
Totally. I feel like it's such, and that's such an interesting attitude to have because it's not the one that you think of. You think you're just going to be like, oh, it's glamorous, it's fun, kids enjoy the parties.
It is not glamorous, it is not fun, it is satisfying and fulfilling. Fun to me is like, you know, skydiving indoors and or indoors, not outdoors.
I was like,
going to Pottery Barn and having a sale, you know, that's fun.
Yeah.
This is work that has a fulfilling side and that you have fun times while doing. But yeah, this is a job.
I feel like it's that attitude that probably helps keep you grounded. Is that something that's fair to say?
Let's hope that's
there. You go. Because I feel like
it's therapy.
There you go. I mean, I'm there every Tuesday morning.
Thank you very much. See? It helps.
But it's such like a cliche for child stars and Disney Channel stars in particular to have that moment where they go off the rails or they're railing against the business. So I feel like keeping grounded helps you from avoiding that. Keeping
your one foot in reality. And people will be like, well, what's reality? Reality is this is a job. Reality is your show can be canceled at any time. Reality is everybody has an attitude every now and then. You should take a day for yourself. And the other foot in truth. And truth is you are in a business that can turn out to be awesome for your life. You're in a business where you get to meet the coolest people ever. You're in the business where you get to be influencing millions of people by just walking outside for 2 seconds if there's enough cameras. So it becomes this. You have to like balance it out, and to just stay on a hoverboard is a lot harder.
Right.
And most of the time, this is what happens.
Yeah, I can't even ride a bike, so I'm so there with you.
No, I stay on my butt.
There you go.
In the car.
Yep. I mean, that's a good way to do it. Have you ever had that kind of devil on your shoulder moment where it's like, I'm going to wild out, guys, or you just felt like you were going to, you know, like give it all up and do the former child star off to Bali for 6 months?
Oh, I've definitely gone off and done what I needed to do in vacations.
Yeah.
I wilded out for 3 years, and my wilding out is chilling on the couch, not you know, shaving my legs for a while. Wilding out by not putting a weave in and wearing my own hair.
Yeah.
That is turning up.
That, I hope you were going to say the Pottery Barn sale again. I was like, let's do this.
No, Container Store is turn up. Yes, high five. That's a turn up.
My husband's sister, I'm going to give a quick shout out just to go totally off. That was like rambling. Is like the hugest Container Store fan. So when we moved into our new place, she was like, we're going to sort it out. Never been before. It was like I was losing my mind in that store.
So
it was intense, right?
So
it gave me real organization balls. But we have taken a bit of digression already from where we started. Like I said, you got to keep me on track. Raven's home.
Okay.
Raven's home. It's happening. So one thing you know, you're executive producing. You've got a real kind of ownership of this new project. With that in mind, did you have a lot of ideas of where Raven would be at? You know, as a character that you lived in for so long, did you know this is what she's doing, this is where she's at?
I did not know it off the top of my head.
Okay.
The developers of this new series, Jed and Scott, had a wonderful overview of what they would like the character to progress in.
Okay.
And this is kind of how I work. I have ideas of my own.
Yep.
But a lot of times I trust in the people that I work with.
Okay.
So they have the ideas, and I'm like, that's cool. Let's add purple and green.
Love it.
Add your blue back.
Okay.
And we made like turquoise. Awesome sauce.
Yes.
Did you follow that in color theory?
I mean,
follow that.
Primary colors, secondary colors, it all comes
Figure that
together.
out. A bird. So like whatever. But that's how I like to work.
Totally.
And they've accepted me in that sense. And you know, it's funny. They'll be like, "So what do you want the show to be about?" I'm like, "You write it, and I'll tell you if I like it." I don't know. I don't have the writer's skill just yet in that category.
Okay.
Because writing a writing a sitcom for Disney Channel is a talent.
Right.
And I've acted sitcoms, so I'm learning.
Yeah, totally. Have there been scenes or, you know, moments from the script that you've read and been like, oh my gosh, that is just exactly right? Or have there been times where you've been like, actually, can you think of a moment where you were like, oh, I don't know, Raven might be doing that instead?
That's an everyday process.
Okay.
But that's what makes a script great. From Monday to Monday to Friday, actually.
Yeah.
And we film on Fridays and Thursdays.
Okay.
We are always, all of us are combing through the script because multiple minds with the same goal can make a wonderful product.
Totally.
And from Monday to Tuesday, everybody, even Annalisa, even the kids, you know, and the director, whoever that is for that week, you know, they come in and out.
Amazing.
So who stays there every day are the actors and the writers and the executive producers. And we are continuously saying, well, would Chelsea say this? Would Chelsea do this? Blah, blah, blah. Everybody. And that's what makes a great thing.
Is it ever nerve-wracking when you've got characters that are just loved by everyone and you're trying something, you know, like you've taken them to this new place? Are you ever worried that the fans are going to be like, well, I'm not sure? Or do you just have to hope that they'll put that trust in you?
They're going, you know what, people are going to say, I'm not sure about Nutella, but you know what you say?
Who's going to say that?
There's
Who?
people.
Who?
There are people who are mad.
Oof.
And there are going to be people who are mad at strawberries. But you know what? I'm going to still eat it.
There you go. Okay.
And so, and we have to, you know, hope for the best. But then, you know, and then the one thing I do love about supporters is that, for instance, somebody said that Raven was carrying a tray of mushrooms and that she was allergic. See, I like it when that happens.
Oh, amazing.
I like it when they find those mistakes.
Totally.
But you also have to trust the fact that, you know, people grow up. It's kind of like with family. You know, when you're chilling with family, they're like, you didn't act that way when you were 3. You're like, I was 3.
Yeah.
I'm in college and grown with children. What are you talking about? So you just, you know, we won't go too far. We promise you.
Okay.
We won't be crazy. She's not going to be like Sports Illustrated model. but she'll probably design something for it.
Excellent. Well, okay, I have to ask that question. Raven's always been such a fashionista, I should say, on screen and off.
Thank you. I just talked to my mom and she said I was not, but we're going to get through
What?
this.
Speaking of, people are obsessing over your outfit and want to know what you're wearing.
Oh, thank you. So Nancy Butts Martin helped me with this. Here, you have to read the tag.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Right here?
I love this. This is... Oh, it's like... Oh, it's... Oh my, it's a name that I'm not going to be good at pronouncing, guys. I think it's Sakai. It's a
Sakai?
great... It's like the great Japanese brand, right?
Yeah,
French-Japanese.
yeah.
Nice.
So that's what's
I
happening
hope I've
right
got
now.
that right. I'm so sorry if I butchered
I
that.
don't know. We'll make sure we
Guys,
post
in the
it
comments,
Yeah.
if you know how to pronounce it, you should spell it out.
Live stream, guys.
And I know you guys haven't seen it, but can we just check out the
Yes.
boots? Because these are my
These
second
are-
faves.
Oh my gosh.
Doc Martens' new series, I think it's She's Slaying a Dragon. It's a classic artist. I love what Doc Marten's
Amazing.
doing recently. They are taking artists' stuff and,
Yeah.
you know, and it's a new season, so I always say one thing in, one thing out. Thank goodness it's only, you know,
Ooh, you are brave.
twice a year. But I have enough Uggs to get rid of.
Okay.
So I
Like
gotta-
a safe space.
I
You're
gotta
like, that
say,
can go.
we can take that Ugg that I've had for about 17 years out.
Amazing. But so yeah, I feel like that is Raven now as a character still such a fashionista. Like, is she designing for swimsuit models? Like, what's she doing?
She
How
is
is this?
definitely designing,
Okay.
and what she's designing and who she's designing for will come out later in the season.
Okay.
But she is definitely designing, and we didn't really blow out a Raven Baxter design for
Okay.
the first season. There's a few pieces here and there, but
Excellent.
mostly we're trying to indoctrinate people into the new world that
Okay.
we've created. But I will say that throughout the series, you're going to be seeing clothing pieces that I myself have painted. Like I took a pair of
Amazing.
Uggs and I painted them, and it took me forever because I was working, but it was fun.
But you gotta do, yeah.
It was fun.
It's like you said, it's taking like a work moment and making it enjoyable, and that's how you get through it. I feel like we should just, I'm going to give a little bit of context, because I've obviously watched the show, and it's amazing, but just in case anybody hasn't, like, what's wrong with
Like
you?
the one
But,
viewer.
yeah. So in the new show, you are a single mom living with 2 kids,
Yes.
and you are living with your BFF
Chelsea
and her
Daniels.
son.
Yes.
So that's the setup that we've got. So are we going to see, I know I can't drag too many spoilers out of you, I'm trying. Are we going to see, you know, like the fan faves other than you guys, other characters from the original series popping up?
Well, you will, and you've seen Devon.
Yes,
He
yes.
plays my ex-husband, and as the show continues, and hopefully we get picked up for many seasons,
Yes.
we will be able to add more characters. But again, we moved to Chicago. Chelsea
Yes.
and Raven moved to Chicago. We are not the wealthiest people in the world by any means. We are on a budget.
Okay.
And we slowly have to raise these kids.
Right.
And we're going to be diving into the world of the kids.
Amazing.
And I think that's important because it's a new generation, it's a new set of family, and it's a new way to look at family and best friends raising their kids. It's kind of cool. I'd love to raise my
Totally.
kids with my best friend.
I mean, I think it's a really awesome way, you know, like in today's like socio-cultural climate, to be like, a family can mean so many different things is a
Yes.
really important thing to be able to put on TV. I think
It
it's
means
awesome.
so many things, but it also means like a minimal thing. Nurture, love,
Totally.
caring, and a good sense of self.
Totally.
Who's ever creating
Yeah.
that for your world? That's family.
Yeah.
You know, you can pick your friends, you can't pick your family, but you can definitely
You can
mold it.
totally
You can mold it into
make
what
it
you
happen.
want.
We are going to turn it over to some questions because I know there are so many in the comments. I want to
There
throw
are.
one more at you super quickly because it just occurred to me. I'm going to throw one other little spoiler. Your son in Raven's home
Yes.
is also psychic.
He's played by Isaac Ryan Brown.
Yes.
He is psychic and he is spectacular. All of the children in the show are fantastic. You have Navia Robinson, Sky Katz, and Jason Maybaum. Everyone's doing a great job, but yes, he has visions and he's funny.
So in the first couple of episodes, he's having these visions, but he hasn't told you.
Oh, he won't tell me.
See?
He won't tell me. He doesn't think I can handle visions.
How come Raven hasn't had a vision so she knows her son's having vision? Is there like a catch-22 thing happening?
Trust.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
It will be okay.
I'm that person with the mushroom.
I
I'm
got
like
you.
Raven.
It will be okay.
I
got
have
you.
faith. Okay, questions from all of you in the audience.
Yes.
Squeals?
Lots.
Squeals?
Also, I'm kind of like tearing up over here. Your fans are so sweet. I'm
Oh,
like,
I love you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
everyone's obsessed with you and says you're such an inspiration. Everyone's really sweet.
Thank you.
Everyone in our office lost their mind this morning when I was like, guys, I kept it to the last minute just so everybody wasn't going wild. But the office went wild.
Thank you.
This is a good question from Samantha. She's asking, do you think Raven's home will hit social issues that are current today? Like that's what Raven used to deal with, like racial discrimination, body views, etc.
I think it's our obligation to, as a show for this generation. You know, kids nowadays are not, they're not stupid.
No.
They know what's going on. They have Instagram and Twitter and even television, let alone. So yes, we will be tackling them, not so much in the first season.
Okay.
We have a few things that we tackle, but we will get into it more. We just need to, you know,
build that foundation.
we need to build the foundation first and make sure you know that we're going to talk about issues coming up. Right now, the two main issues that are discussed this season is lying and dealing with makeup for the first time, and how to raise kids and how to intervene if necessary. It's very interesting.
That sounds great. I mean, those are like super important issues to deal with. They speak to kind of pretty fundamental things, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lying.
Jesse is asking, was there like a deciding moment where you were like, I need to do a Raven reboot?
Well, it's funny because I really wanted to do it a lot earlier than it's coming out now, and instead of a show, I got a reunion on The View with everybody, and that jump-started a conversation, and here we are. And the deciding factor was I missed my friends.
See?
I missed working with them. Because it can be fun.
There you go.
A lot of people are asking about guest appearances from your parents and brother. Is that gonna
We're
pop
gonna try
up?
to work it out. Trust.
Trust,
It's
guys.
gonna be. We're gonna make
For
sure
everyone who's
it happens.
asking.
I'm gonna throw in one more just request. I remember, like, I'm just putting
I'm
it out
taking
there.
requests.
Yeah, like, you're gonna get a list. I want you to, because I remember at the end of That's a Raven, you had that crossover with Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Could you imagine?
Can you bring back the Sprouse twins now that they're like, you know,
Photographers and out of NYU.
yes.
Can you imagine a Hillary, Miley, Raven, Sprouse reunion?
that's real, it's coming from you.
Throw in Xenon. Let's go. That'd be awesome.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't have any say over that. I can only give you Raven.
If you guys are watching, let's
Yeah.
make this happen. I'm
Write
sure
in.
the comments.
If you write in, you don't even know how important your voice is. They hear it. They cater to you.
See? Okay, let's take one more question because
All
we've
right,
kept Raven
we've
for
got
so
a good
long,
one,
so-
guys. Jason is asking, what would Raven's drag name be? Must know. Jason from New York.
Raven's drag name.
Oh, what a good note. to
Raven
end on.
Baxter or Raven me? We're gonna say me.
Yeah.
Yes.
My drag name would be Miss Jackson, cause I'm nasty.
Amazing.
That is a high
Perfect
note.
note
Yeah.
to end the podcast on. You kind of can't get better than that. You guys, make sure you continue tuning in to Raven's Home.
Yes,
See Miss
please.
Jackson.
Yes.
She's nasty.
Fridays on Disney Channel. Fridays.
Follow Raven
So
on all
it's
her
that-
socials.
it's
This
lit.
is happening. This has been a blast. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you guys so
you.
much. This was a
Bye.
treat.
That was fun.